The Fnaf movie is releasing this month, and why is there no merch yet? Fnaf is probably the most marketable horror franchise in the entire world, and you're telling me there is a movie coming out for it after 9 years of waiting, and there are no plushies, no figures, no pops, no hoodies, no shirts, nothing, nowhere. Why? Well, that all changes today, so do not fear, cause I'm here. I whipped up some concepts of if Funko made new Fnaf plushies based on the Fnaf movie. I think the Fnaf movie gives Funko a huge opportunity to just re-release their first wave, but instead of being based on the plushies in-game, they're based on the actual animatronics. So this gives new fans an opportunity to get a revamped, updated Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Cupcake, and Golden Freddy for all their plushie needs, whatever you do with those things. And for this wave, I made 7 plushies, with the main 5 having 2 variants based on their red eye zooted appearance and their poster appearance. So without any more yapping, let's get into the first concept of Freddy Fazbear. As for most of the characters in this video, their design is mostly unchanged from their in-game counterparts. So you might be asking, how am I making this Freddy plush different? Well, I'm basically remaking it to look revamped while also trying to make an upgrade from the original Freddy plush as much as possible. To do this, I started with Freddy Frostbear as a base and got more accurate colors for Freddy while using some updated eyes. In classic Fnaf movie fashion, I also gave Freddy the red eyes as I did most of the other edits. I really dig his poster version. I think it's a really cool idea, and poster versions of merchandise really gets me, and I think companies should do it more often. I'm a little biased towards Freddy since he's my favorite Fnaf character, but I think this edit is my favorite of the bunch. Freddy's design is just so peak, and I like his poster variant. Bonnie's movie design is very interesting to me. It was revealed in a magazine about the animatronics design that Scott originally intended Bonnie to be blue, and it was just the lighting from the first game that made him seem purple. And what's cool is that you can see how Scott was trying to tell us over and over again that Bonnie is blue, because in FNAF World, FNAF 2, and even Nightmare Bonnie, they were all blue. And even the anniversary renders, Bonnie is seen as blue, and he also has that whiter blue color as his snout and stomach. And I tried translating that into the edit as much as possible, and I think I did a good job transferring that idea over. I used my FNAF Plus Bonnie as a base and expanded on that, keeping Glamrock Freddy's eyes for consistency. His red eye variant is cool, and if you really like Purple Bonnie more, then you can just pick up his poster variant. I really like this Bonnie edit. He's one of my favorites in the video. Chica is probably going to take the shortest to cover due to the simple fact that I made this edit a while ago and don't have the footage for it. I attempted to make an updated Chica for my Arcade Mayhem concept video, and I just simply used that for the Chica in this video. I made no changes to that as I view that as a definitive Chica plush with Toy Chica's beak and feet and Glamrock Freddy's eyes and Rockstar Freddy's eyebrows. I really like my updated Chica, but I still had to make the red eye variant and the poster variant, which I think came out pretty cool. It's looking like Blumhouse is giving the Cupcake a way larger role in this film than he had in the game, so I decided to add him to the roster. I used the actual Cupcake plush as a base and expanded on that with darkening the cup color and giving him the classic bug teeth. I removed the stripes on his candle and updated his eyes. I think the red eye and poster variants came out cool, and Funko should really just make more Cupcake plushies as they sell not only for regular fans, but cosplayers too. Foxy took me the longest to make, largely due to the amount of changes I had to make to the base, and which was Rockstar Foxy. I changed his lower face to match the color of his upper head, and I removed the seams on that. I had to get the right color for his snout and belly while also giving him his classic weathering and pants. I gave him endo feet and hands, and I also decided to give him a hook as Funko was starting to do that now. And also, these are based on the actual animatronics and not the in-game plushies, so I thought it only made sense to do that. I used different pupils that matched Foxy better and used that in his red eye and poster variant as well. I think Foxy came out looking pretty good, and obviously this is the fan favorite, so it's probably going to sell as one of the best. Next up is the character I'm most excited to see in the movie, Golden Freddy. I really like his movie design, and I like how Scott is kind of retconning things to match more with the story that he intended for, like Golden Freddy's weathering matching FNAF 2 Golden Freddy's. I also like how his weathering parallels Springtraps. I think that's a really cool detail and tells a lot of story. And for the actual edit, I used Freddy as a base, made him golden, removed his ear, and gave him some wires sticking out, and I did the same for his eye. I also gave him the Sans looking pupil thing and decided to give him eyelids as well. I really like this Golden Freddy, and I didn't give him a red eye or poster variant because there are none. Finally is the main man himself, Springtrap or Spring Bonnie or whatever that weird in-between pre-Springlock Springtrap. For this plush I used Spring Bonnie as a base, and from there I expanded on its weathering and changed up its eyes. I also added eyelids as well to match up with Golden Freddy and because it looks closer to the reference. I really like Springtrap's design in the movie, and I think Matthew Lillard will be a standout for sure. I think this plush would really sell, and I decided on no poster or red eye variants as well for obvious reasons. So in summary, I think there needs to be more FNAF movie merch, and plushies are a must. Obviously, I think it's a little too late for that as the movie comes out really soon. But the red eye and poster variants especially are a stretch, but I think they would be cool even as just exclusives or convention exclusives or just anything. Definitely let me know what your favorite edits are in this video and what you're looking forward to most in the FNAF movie. I know for me, it's definitely Golden Freddy. I'm really excited to see more of him. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please consider getting me back to 100K, and I will see you in 2028.